As social unrest swept across the country during 2020, we began asking tough questions of our realtor members. The answers were difficult, but provided a glimpse into the discrimination some of our members, our clients, and our customers experience on a daily basis. And from this introspection, the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Council was created. The Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Council exists to create and sustain an inclusive culture at South Carolina Realtors that embraces diversity at all levels of our organization, as well as throughout of our membership. This ensures that South Carolina Realtors is able to promote and champion equality for all that live in the state of South Carolina.
To show our commitment to diversity, we've not only developed policies and guidelines, but we've applied significant resources. To that end, we've hired consultants. We were one of the first state associations to hire a diversity director, still one of the few states that do. And we have implemented resources to do a number of things that are going to benefit our members and our association, not only in the short term, but in the long term as well.
So it was really important for me to get involved as the staff liaison for the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council, because here at SCR, we are the voice of real estate. We have a lot of influence and power over not only home ownership, but rentals as well. And I think it's really important for us to use that influence to do positive changes in the area of DEI.
For our association to be the best that it can be, we need all of our members, number one, to feel welcome, to feel included, and number three, to feel valued. We need their voices at the table so that we can have the best progress, the best forward-thinking association that we can have.
You know, years ago, there wasn't anyone in leadership that looked like me. So, you know, it was kind of hard to get other people that look like me to feel comfortable to even walk in a room and know that their voices will be heard. So what SCR has done within the past years just has been amazing, because you see so many more people that look like me, and not just female, but African American, stepping up to be in leadership.
Diversity within our leadership at South Carolina Realtors is a key issue in ensuring that all of our member voices are heard.
So it's really important as a committee for us to focus on diversifying our leadership, because as we know, a lot of change happens at the top. Our diversity committee made a commitment to increasing diversity in leadership, and one of the ways we're doing that is by creating an innovative Leadership Academy Diversity Scholarship.
This year we had more applicants than we've ever had for SCR.
You know, our committees, they go hand in hand. Everything that we do with SCR goes hand in hand. So just like I spoke about, you know, finding people as far as leadership to step up in those roles, it was hard to find people, you know, of color that wanted to step up, and not even of color, just the different diversities, the different protected classes, to feel comfortable stepping up to those roles.
Some of the things the council has been able to do this year is utilize NAR grants. We've received 3 NAR diversity-related grants. One was for our Fair Housing Conference, where we used that as an opportunity to educate our members on fair housing advancement and bring in speakers across wide ranges of the subject. We also received a grant for a partnership with a multicultural organization where we partnered with a NARAP chapter out of the upstate. We were able to put on a community event dedicated to first-time home buyers who are predominantly minorities. Another success is our local boards really taking the initiative to start their own local DEI committees. Now we have, of course, the state committee as well as several local committees doing the work for fair housing and DEI in their areas.
I can't begin to tell you how proud I am of the accomplishments of the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council. One of the greatest things that we did was we've hired a full-time staff member to focus strictly on fair housing issues. That makes a difference not only for our membership, but for everyone living in the state of South Carolina. Another thing that we did is we have changed our internal communication channels. We're spotlighting diversity within our organization at all levels, which is a key thing to let everyone know that we are an inclusive organization and everyone's opinion is valued. And one of the most important things that we've done that really hits home to me is creating an anonymous complaint system to encourage our South Carolina Realtor members to report discrimination and harassment.
As realtors, our code of ethics holds us to a higher standard than even the federal fair housing law. We also include gender identity and sexual orientation, which are among our standards and things that we do not discriminate against. Because that's who we are, we find it important to advocate for fair and equal housing for all.
Our members need to know what our responsibilities are as real estate agents when it comes to fair housing.
As the voice of real estate in South Carolina Realtors has to be focused on ensuring that everyone in our state, including our membership, understands the importance of fair housing.
In the season that we're in, it seems that it's more important than it has been in a long time.
As a realtor, make sure you're using your platform to advocate for fair housing, diversity, equity, and inclusion in real estate, because that's who we are.
I'd like to say thank you to the ARELLO board for recognizing SCR for our fair housing efforts this year.
We have worked diligently and made it important.
On behalf of the South Carolina Realtors Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Council and South Carolina Realtors, it's quite an honor to receive this Fair Housing Award.
On behalf of our over 28,000 members, thank you for recognizing our association for its diversity efforts. Leading by example, we will pave a better way for our association and our future members to come.